Right.
They're amazing.
Oh my
wow.
goodness.
Thank you guys for coming. This is a really nice amount of people. I love this right now.
It is. And early too.
Yeah,
they woke
it's
up
great.
for you.
It's really great.
Can you hold this?
Yeah, what does it say?
Here it is. This is how people
Oh.
can tweet their questions to you.
Tweet.
Right now. Follow instant.me.
Hey.
Tweet your questions in. We will get to them at some point. We're here on the Instant stage. People in Entertainment Weekly has launched Instant
Sweet.
to cover people just like you.
Sounds good.
Huge social stars, online stars, YouTube stars. Oli, I was just talking to you backstage. I love your videos.
Thank you.
Genuine fan. The yoga stuff. Can I just start there? Like your yoga video with Wallace, unreal.
Yeah.
Do you feel like did you kind of garner any appreciation for yoga? Have you guys seen the yoga video?
Yeah, I mean, it's interesting. Like, I've known Wallace for a while, and like, we love doing videos together. It's always so funny to do. And yeah, we just did it, and it was just a laugh. It was just fun.
Yeah.
I like yoga. I need to stretch more because I can't even like touch my toes. So really, I'm not great at yoga at all, but I need to improve. That's one thing I need to do.
Should we start with a downward dog or no?
Yeah, oh, yeah.
No, we shouldn't do it. Okay, it shouldn't happen. You guys would not want to see that. But okay, backstage I was asking Oli what he's most excited about. You are most excited about this tour, the book tour.
Yeah.
Generation Next.
Yeah, woo!
Yep, big round of applause for that. People very excited about it. It's nice when the fans are also excited about the book that you're excited. Tell us about, first of all, the book, the story, what's behind it.
Yeah, so I don't know. You guys may be aware that I have a book out called Generation Next. It's yeah, well, it sounds like some of you do. Oh, look, I can see it. Yes.
The book?
Yes.
Already has a copy.
So yeah, it's basically about this guy called Jack. He gets quite bullied in his school. He moves to a different school and he meets this amazing group of friends. And together they kind of like they use all their skills and they come up with this new social media type platform. And the book touches a lot on my life. So there's lots of like real life situations of things that I've been in and a lot of stories from my life. So it is really quite personal to me. And it also, I think it appeals to like mums and dads and adults as well, because it will give them an idea of, you know, what potentially their teenager, their son, daughter, whatever, might be going through. Because, you know, they're new to this whole social media world. Like, it's a very crazy thing. And my parents were very unaware of, like, you know, I'm in my bedroom, I'm sitting in front of a camera filming a video. They're thinking, what is our son doing? Thankfully, you know, they now understand everything I do and they really like it. But yeah, it's been a really, really interesting process doing the whole book. I did the UK tour, which was absolutely insane. We had 9 different dates, sold out, like 500 people at each venue. And it was just amazing. It was so nice to put like those tweets and those comments to actually faces and meet these people that have been like supporting me. And for me, it was just like such an amazing thing. So I'm starting the US book tour on the 5th. Yeah. So I'm going to
tell
be...
us the cities, like 6 different cities.
Yeah, so I'll be in LA, so I'll be at the Grove on the 5th. And then I go to New York. I have Philadelphia, Boston, and then end up in Orlando. So there's a couple of cities for you guys there. Hopefully we'll be adding some more, or we'll be doing stuff in the near future or so. But yeah, it's gonna be really.
It's really great. So you hit on a little bit. Obviously, the book inspired by, to some degree, the events and things that you've gone through. Is there anything specifically in the story, in the book, that is really, really personal? Like an event, something that's happened that you really pulled from that's like, man, that is just really like my life?
Yeah, I don't want to like hit on downers or anything like that,
okay.
but one really, really big thing, and this is why I think the book is really great, because it touches on bullying, but it also touches on a serious illness as well, which is breast cancer, which my mum had like two years ago now. She's fine, she's all good, she's doing really well, and she coped with it amazingly. Thank you, guys. But yeah, it was a very, very hard time for me, and I was making YouTube videos at this time, and I didn't like let anyone know about it because I didn't really want to, you know, firstly I didn't really feel comfortable about bringing that in, and I didn't really know people's reactions and reception to that as well. So yeah, it was good, and yeah, so it touches on a little bit of that. There's also bullying as well. I experienced bullying in my school when I was there, so there's a lot that, you know, you guys potentially could be going through. And I added the thing in about my mom because she said to me when I was making videos, she was like, look, like you can't, because I was obviously pretty upset about the whole situation. And she was like, look, you can't like stop what you're doing, and you can't just like put everything on hold because of like what's happening. Like you need to do better than you've ever done before and just like keep pushing. And that's kind of like what it says in the book. So yeah. it's good and touches a lot on my life.
That's
so,
great. It's, very personal. A lot of people relate to that kind of thing, and really inspiring that she's been so inspirational to you.
Yeah, no, I would like to think that it is quite inspiring, yeah.
So the book's called Generation Next.
Yes, indeed.
Define Generation Next, in your opinion.
Us. Like, we are the new generation of people. Like, you know, we're on social media now. Like, that was never around before. And, yeah, we're always coming up with new things. There's new social media platforms that are happening all the time. And, yeah, we are the next generation.
I think a lot of people join me in wondering where James is, your brother James. Hilarious. You said he's back home.
Yeah, he's not here. I mean, I would love to take him here, but he would need a permanent babysitter. I wouldn't be able to look after him. He'd just get crazy.
He's so funny. Tell me about the initial. I mean, obviously it really works now, and we see it in his personality. He's so great, and to work with you and everything else. But initially, it's like, okay, you know, your brothers. You probably maybe just wanted to do things on your own. Was it always like, okay, I've got to include him in it? How did that all come about?
Well, it was ages ago. It was like I think it was like 2 years ago, and I saw a couple of people doing the sibling tag, and I was like, okay, well, that's a really good idea. Could I do something with my brother? And my brother was really young at the time, but he has a very strange personality, I would like to say. He's a very strange child.
And he's just sort of like moldable enough that you can get him to buy into things the thing in the tub where you turn like the tub into gelatin or whatever.
It's just things. He's just quite weird. Like, he has very strange phobias. Like, when he was a child, he was afraid of buttons. Like, if you were wearing a button and you went to hug him, he'd be like, no. Like, I can't deal with that button you're wearing. But yeah, no, it's really cool, and we get to do a lot together. I wish I could see him a lot more. And when we do film videos, it's really nice because that is one thing that we do together where we really bond and we really like have a good time with it. And for a 13-year-old, he's absolutely flipping smashing it. He has like 230,000 followers on Instagram, which is pretty scary for someone to have that many followers at that age. But
has the fame gone to his young mind? Has it gone to his head?
I would like to say no, but I think any 13-year-old in that position, it does a little bit. I never had that kind of following at that age. But yeah, I have to kind of control things that he does and keep him a bit grounded. Because in school, obviously, a lot of people, they know that we make videos together and things like that. So yeah, have to keep him down a little bit.
Favorite video that you've done with James, if you had to narrow it down?
There's been so many. I think one of the favorites is a yoga video. It was the yoga video that I did with him, just because it was hilarious. It was just hilarious. But there's been loads. We've done like challenges, days. I was actually, and I feel really bad, you guys are going to know first, I haven't uploaded a video today, which I was meant to do, and it's a Q&A with my brother, but I have had no time to like edit because I've been really busy. But I have uploaded a vlog today, so that's
Q&A about just anything, or is it specific?
Yeah, and James, it's really hard to describe my brother's personality because he is pretty different off camera from what you guys see him as. But yeah, well, like when we're on camera, I'll be like, right, James, are we ready? Are we ready to go? Like, let's do this. I'm like proper pumped, and he's sitting there like, I'm like, James, are you ready? Are you like, are you ready to go? Yeah, Oli, I'm ready. And he's just a real character. But I think that's why it makes our videos so special, because he's very different to me. And we do have that real good bond, and it always turns out really good.
I love it. And the bond's obviously there. Look, he's a lot younger than you. So you say that he's different when he's on camera. How would you describe your relationship with him off camera?
We have a really good relationship. Really good. I mean, I don't see him as much as I'd like to, because obviously with me living in London and work, I'm constantly focusing on work and trying to do better and trying to put out more content for you guys all the time. So yeah, I don't see him as often, but when I do, it's always like a really nice moment, and we always like spend time with each other. We'll go like the cinema, or we'll go get some food, or I don't know, we'll just do brother things, and then we'll film a video as well, because he loves doing it, and so do I.
I'm just envisioning it like this epic superhero story. He like launches his own thing, and then you guys become like these epic rivals, and the fans have to choose a side.
Maybe.
Who knows? Maybe it'll happen.
That's a great storyline right there.
Maybe. Let's see if we can work it in. All right. So look, you do all these great collaborations, all these different people that you've done partnerships with and cool videos with. How do you meet most of the people? How does it all come about? I don't know. I guess that's so open-ended. It's probably different with everyone, but like the community, I guess, in some ways is tight-knit. But
yeah. So for the UK side of things, like obviously, like most of my best friends, they all make YouTube videos. I'm sure you guys know who they are. I don't need to name names. You guys know who they are. But yeah, I've met them at like various different events and stuff. And I think the thing that is so special with me, like Casper, Joe, like Josh, Jack, Connor, Mikey, we are all like genuinely really good friends, and we don't like hang out and talk about like work. Well, I didn't say work. I mean like, you know, YouTube stuff. We don't sit down and like talk about that. We genuinely are really good friends, and I think that's what's so special, is because we are such good friends, it really comes across on camera. And for me, I only really want to like collaborate with people and do stuff with people that I actually really know and really have that like friendship level with. Because I feel like if you do a video with someone that you don't have that with, it's not awkward, but it's not. I don't want to use the word fake, but it's just, I don't know. I feel like I want to do stuff with my friends and people that I really know, because then essentially the video will be so much better. You know, if you think about doing something with your best friend, it's going to be so much better than if you do something with someone that you've just met once. You know what I mean? And then for the US guys, I've met so many people at VidCon. I've been in so many different projects to films, like Escape the Night with Joey's show. Very, very exciting. I have watched the first episode this morning because I have had internet. So go me, and I can see a face. Where is it? There I am. 2 faces, 3 faces, 4, 5 faces. So yeah, I met loads of people through that, and it's really great, especially when you work with each other doing these like videos and films and stuff. You really get to know each other and build a bond so quickly.
No doubt about it, the authenticity of true friendship shows when it comes to what you guys do. A question that keeps coming up kind of all weekend long is sort of like, when you're not doing your projects, when you're not working on YouTube, whatever, you guys are just hanging out, like, what does that look like? What does just a hangout among YouTube friends look like when videos and scripting things and coming up with bits is not involved?
I mean, I'm always thinking about videos and always thinking about, I don't like to call it work, because posting an Instagram and tweeting and like coming up with ideas, that's not work. I love it, and I have a real passion for it. But technically, you know, it is work. So I never really switch off. Like, even when I'm on holiday, I would be more annoyed at myself if I didn't vlog and if I didn't like think about taking cool photos and doing the normal things I would, because it is a normal thing now that I do. Like vlogging today, for example. Where is my camera? Oh, the camera's down there. But yeah, like vlogging and everything like that, it's such a normal thing for me to do now. But when we are just hanging out, we are always like taking the mic. Do you know what the mic means? Like taking the mic, like taking. No. I'm not going to use that word.
Wow.
Like just like teasing each other and like having jokes with each other, and always like, yeah, just teasing each other about things, because I think, you know, that's what, you know, really good friends do. And, you know, you can keep it on a basis that it doesn't offend someone or it doesn't hurt their feelings or whatever. But yeah, we're always doing that. We go out, we party. You know, just normal things any teenagers do. Well, I'm not a teenager anymore, but yeah, I like to think I am.
Taking the mic?
Yeah, it's like,
okay,
yeah,
well,
taking the mic.
I'm working it in later in life this weekend. In addition to the Oli White channel, you have a vlog and gaming channel. Yeah. What videos do you find the most fun, the most challenging? You're kind of doing all these different things. So where do you really like get pumped and excited?
Yeah, so main channel stuff, obviously really enjoy that. I'm always trying to think of like the bigger projects and the bigger things I can do. So for example, the things that I really love at the moment, I love doing the Brothers Do Science with James, because I think that's really cool. It's a nice little segment that I have on my channel, and I want to take that further. I want to build it up, make it better. Also the Zest, I don't know whether any of you guys have seen that. Maybe not. Okay, kind of. It's basically, and this basically where I kind of got the idea from my book from, because within the book they start this new social media platform, and it's all about doing cool things with mainstream celebrities, and so kind of like, I know we're having an interview right now, and this is no offense to you, but cutting out the interview and doing like something like really fun, like a challenge or something.
Offended.
Something's like appropriate to what they do. So I did a video with an Olympic diver. Sorry, I couldn't say that. An Olympic diver. I dived off the board, and it was really fun. And like, you guys loved it. And yeah, I got like 2 million views or something. So that kind of stuff is really fun. The vlogging stuff, I love to do it because it's, you know, I can look back on it in years to come and see what I've been up to with all my friends and all the different experiences I've done. And they're also fairly easy to like edit and upload, so it's quite a quick like process. The gaming videos, I really like gaming, and my kind of like background, I first started YouTube like, I think it was like five or I think 5 years ago maybe, and I had a gaming channel, and that's kind of where I came from, like the gaming side of things. So I like doing that, but it is quite a long process to go through and edit, because if you film for like half an hour this gaming video, then you have to go through half an hour's worth of footage, edit that, and then you have to watch it back as well to make sure you've done everything correctly. So it's a very long process, the gaming stuff. Wow. But all of it is fun, and it's all different. And if I'm getting bored of one thing, then I can always just switch and do something else to keep it fresh all the time.
So a little bit different, something we've been talking about all weekend or the past few days here at VidCon. People like you, obviously, everyone here loves you. Everyone, though, including you.
Aww,
yeah, see?
Guys.
It feels good. But for every like screaming, adorable fan, there are people who are undoubtedly bullies on the internet, right? It's something that people like you deal with, but it's also something that everyday people that aren't like YouTube stars or whatever. What is your sort of piece of advice? How do you kind of like dismiss that, get over that, move on from it? And then what would your advice be for just, people that are dealing with that on a day-to-day basis?
Yeah, I mean, I'm very, very lucky that I don't really get much hate. If it's hate, it's not really like bad hate. It's like a little criticism about what I maybe look like or what I'm doing, or if I've said something wrong, or someone's like, oh, you're stupid. And the thing is, it's like, okay, that's one person's opinion, great. Like, I can say something about someone, you can say someone about someone, and it's just your opinion, and that's one person. And they may purely be saying it because they're jealous, or, they're not there when you're doing a meet and greet and they would love to meet you or something, And you are putting your life out there for, millions of people to watch. So my advice would be, it's very different from the types of bullying that there is, but if it's online, then, there's different things. You can block people, you can unfriend people, and just do it. Don't be afraid to do that, because you don't deserve to be treated badly. No one does. But there are people out there that, they do want to, say bad things about people, and it sucks. It really does suck. So for example, one of the things that I used to get a lot of comments about, which I used to be super, super concerned about when I was younger, is my ears. I know I have big ears. I like my ears. And, when I was younger, people used to be like, oh, you look like Dumbo. Now I'm like, yeah, great. I can fly away and stuff. It's like you just have to come up with funny things about it. And with my ears, I had them pinned back. So I had surgery because they used to stick out quite a lot. And they they'd stitch them back to your head a little bit. And I was very, very concerned about this. And it was a very self-conscious thing for me. But now I look at it, I'm just like, wow, you're going to comment about my ears? Wow, you got some spare time on your hands. You should be doing something better than that. And honestly, just don't take it to heart. Just don't take it to heart. If it's over the internet, then it's absolute. So yeah, just don't worry about it.
I love your ears. You have great ears.
Thank you very much.
Give it up for his ears. This man has good.
I've never had a cheer for my ears before, so this is a first.
So good. You're also good at soccer or football, as the rest of the world calls it.
Kind of.
Okay. Well, you were recently involved in the YouTube soccer match.
Yes. That was amazing.
Give me the sort of takeaway from that whole experience.
Well, it was a bit of a strange one, really, because JJ, KSI, he asked me if I wanted to be in it. And I was like, well, yeah, obviously, I love supporting charities. If it's with everyone, it's going to be a really, really fun day. So I turn up, and there's this huge stadium in front of me, and I'm like, oh, right, we're actually, playing at a stadium. I still didn't really understand, the gist of things. So anyway, we turn up, and one of the guys who organized it, he comes up to me. He's like, right, do you want to go out and, say hello to some people? I was like, okay, there might be a couple of 100 people supporting. This is going to be great. I walk out, turn around, and there's 5,000 to 10,000 people just sitting down yes! And I'm like, what is this? I feel like a Premiership footballer right now, and I'm not at all. I can just about kick a football. So yeah, it was a really great day, and it was so surreal to play a 90-minute match and it to be covered like an actual proper football match. And then I got the ball. It was near 90 minutes. I was so excited. I was so ready to bang the football in the back of the goal, a left foot, and for some reason I wasn't in the right position. I got up, this leg was like here. I went to kick, and I just like fell over, and I sprained my knee, and I had to get taken off.
Fell to the ground all the way down.
Yeah, I just fell on the ground, and I tried to get up. I was like, I'm gonna look like a real wimp right now. I'm gonna look like a Cristiano Ronaldo, just like diving or something. But it genuinely really hurt, and I twisted. I think it was my knee. I don't know what I did to my knee, but I did something.
Wow.
And I had to get like carried off, and I was like, this sucks. I wanted to be on the pitch till the 90-minute, till the whistle blew. But you know, you can't have it all. But yeah, it was a really great day, and
it's a good battle scar, right? Like you really did it. And you had to be carried off the field.
I show my friends, I'm like, look, there's me getting taken off a Premiership football match. You know, some guy hacked me, and then they rewind, and it's me just falling over.
All by yourself. No one's even close. MVP from the match, if you had to name them, who would it be? Best player?
Do you know what? There's a lot. There's, I think Simon Miniminza. He's a really good footballer, and I mean, he's scored from the halfway line, so credit to him.
Yeah, wow, really impressive. Well, okay, so if this would happen again, another YouTube match of some kind, what other sports would you like to see sort of YouTubers take on? Because I think the more sort of like the less good people were at it, the better the video would be, right? So
yeah, I think I used to play badminton when I was younger. Oh, wow. I used to play at a quite high level. I used to play like 4 hours every single day. Me and my mum used to, every single like weekend, we used to travel around the country and compete in tournaments. Won a couple of gold medals, silvers, some bronzes, and yeah, so I'm kind of like keeping it up, but I think that would be a really, really interesting game because it is quite hard, and people think, oh yeah, like badminton, wow, that's for like wimps or whatever. But you play me, and I will smash you. So yeah, I think we should have a game and get all the boys involved with that.
Couple of Twitter questions before we run out of time here. This one's from, hey, it's Sarah W. Sarah, where are you? Real big. There she is.
Oh, hello.
All right, Sarah, here's a question. Do you have any strange phobias? I'm assuming this is kind of coming off your brother's thing.
One of my recent fears that I've like developed in the last like 2 to 3 years is I'm really scared of like the ocean and sharks. I used to be a water baby, used to be in the ocean all the time, and then I was in Grenada with my friend when I was quite young, and I was swimming, and I just looked to my left, and there's this like meter-long white shark just staring at me, and I was like, right, let's go. And ever since then, I'm just like, wow, I don't really want to go in the ocean anymore.
Oh, wow. Okay, so from Sarah Kropf. Sarah Kropf, where are you, Sarah? Nope, right here in the front. Sarah wants to know, Ollie, funny, interesting fan stories from a meet and greet. Anything stick out?
Oh, it's one that I was explaining the other day. So I met this girl, and like as she went to slap me on my ass, but I had my camera in the back pocket, so she kind of hit the camera, and I think she was like, ow, that like really hurt my hand. I was like, well, you shouldn't be slapping my bum then.
Don't slap his bum, ladies and gentlemen. All right, Ana Blanco. Ana, there she is.
Hello.
Ana Blanco, what prank made you most irked at Joe? What prank?
Oh my God, but there's been so many. I think the one where I was a bit like, oh, I'm just so over this, was when we were in, I think we were in the Philippines, and they did human buckaroo on me. And I was so tired. We had a night out. We got in at like 3 a.m. or something, and then they woke up at like 5 and just started putting objects on me and just waited until I moved. It was honestly a human buckaroo, and yeah, that was probably, it was very funny, but I was just like, I'm so over this right now.
All right, a couple more, then we're done. Anais? Anna,
hey.
There it is. Anise. Okay, so 2 Chilean fans in the audience. Want you to say hi to them.
Hey, what's up?
There they are. The Chileans are here. Okay, and then sort of related, Jaden, Prince Ashton. Jaden, here. Hello, hello, hello. All right, there, over there.
Hello.
What's your favorite part or favorite thing about America?
I think just the people here. Like, everyone seems to be really nice, like really nice. And I love it, yeah. I'm very excited to the tour and to meet so many more of you guys.
All right, final one, and this has to do with dating, from Jenna Nimps. Right back there. Do you have a Tinder account? Oh, my gosh.
I do.
Oh, my gosh! Is it a secret name?
I mean, who doesn't? Come on, like it's almost, for me, it's like a game. It's like, who's gonna swipe me? Who's gonna? Yes, I got a match.
Wait, is it your regular? Is it your name, your real name, or do you have some? Secret?
Yeah, why would it not be?
I don't know. Maybe you've got like a secret.
Of course it is.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think we're all done, guys.
Sweet.
Thank you all so much.
Awesome.
Big hand for Oli White.
Hold on.
You're gonna be part of his
gonna be in my
video
vlog,
here. Here you go.
Okay, we're on stage. Everybody say hello! Woo! Wow, amazing stuff. Oh, we're all at the front, my word. Oh, yeah. At the moment, I feel like I'm a pop star and I should start singing a song, but I'm not because it would break the speakers. Thank you, guys.
Thanks, guys, so much.
Awesome.
There you go. So exciting, right?
That was sort of beautiful.
The power of YouTube.